pray for her. Queen death plans leaked. Royal urgent probe launched after top-secret files exposed. An inquiry has been launched after official correspondence about plans for when the Queen dies were accidentally leaked by the Welsh government. Letters and a security pamphlet marked official sensitive were emailed to a member of the public by a Welsh government official by mistake. The leak included a letter from a top UK civil servant expressing concern that a news website had disclosed confidential details about procedures for the Queen's death. Security guidance was also emailed to a member of the public in error. The Welsh government is investigating a potential security breach but says that no operational information was revealed by the leak. It said the security pamphlet should not have been shared. The correspondence was regarding procedures for the death of the monarch, the BBC reported. A top UK government civil servant wrote to colleagues in September 2021 to express concern that a news site had published new details about the handling of the Queen's death. The civil servant said the news report was based on internal documents which were not intended to be made public. In response, another senior civil servant asked for bespoke guidance on security to be drawn up and shared within the governments of the UK. This security guidance, which was marked official sensitive, was then accidentally sent by email to a member of the public by a Welsh government official. The Welsh government's most senior civil servant, Dr. Andrew Goodall, said in a statement, whilst the email did not contain any operational information, it was marked official sensitive and should not have been shared. We take the issue of information and data security very seriously, and this is now being investigated as a potential security breach. We are unable to comment further. An investigation was launched by the Cabinet Office last year when top-secret plans to be enacted when the monarch dies were leaked in September 2021. The procedures, dubbed Operation London Bridge, contained an official programme of events for the 10 days following the death of Her Majesty and a range of logistical plans. Documents also stated how to inform ministers of her passing and laid out the proper protocol for social media activity. The detailed plan was part of a leaked report published by news website Politico. The government leak sparked fury at Buckingham Palace, with the Queen still in mourning for her late husband Prince Philip, who died in April 2021. Dickie Arbiter, the sovereign's official spokesman, called the leak irresponsible and insensitive and demanded an immediate sacking after the secret plans were made public. It was unclear how such sensitive documents, which had first been drafted in the 1960s but updated over the years, became public. The Queen has spent almost 7 decades attending royal engagements, meeting members of the public and waving to huge crowds of fans. Over the years, Her Majesty has earned a strong reputation for her regal wave, which never appears to falter, even after hours of greeting crowds. The royal wave sees the Queen cupping her hand and performing a half-wave movement, so not to tire out her arm too much during long and tiresome events. But, despite having adopted a movement designed not to cause too much discomfort, there's no getting away from the fact her arm must ache after a while. So, with that in mind, one group of students decided to give Her Majesty a gift, which would allow her to greet crowds while sitting in complete comfort. The revelation was shared by Princess Anne back in 1980, when she appeared on Parkinson, and recalled the incident which had taken place during a royal tour of Australia a decade earlier. She said, "There were still 1 or 2 sort of noisy students about in those days, the end of the 60s, you know. There was this slightly noisy group on arrival, and we thought, what are they up to? And 3 of them pushed out of the crowd with this hand, and it was a sort of stuffed glove, for want of a better expression, with a joint. And these 3 presented it to the Queen, I think thinking that they were being really rather daring and rather cheeky. That they were being really